G'day, Tez, and
Please.
this is go for number 2 for us. We were doing so well, and I realised we weren't live. I hit the right button, but she didn't like it. Anyway, so, hence why we're a bit late. Welcome all who's going to join us. If you want to jump in for a chat, let me know in the side chat. Not side chat, but in the comments in the chat area, and we'll send you a link. A few things going on tonight, so what we might do is go and have a look at the video released earlier tonight. My partner hasn't seen it.
That was in the first take.
Yeah, that was in the first take. But, so I imagine the same response again. But yeah, we'll just go through it and have a yarn and talk about different things. And we'll see what happens after that. Okay. Oh, now I hit the wrong button again. Oh, well. I shouldn't operate heavy machinery. Righto.
Oh my gosh.
No, that didn't work. Come on.
I'm going to not ask you to help me with my YouTube.
No, don't. don't. Right. Okay. Go on that. So we start. Oh, come on. Play.
Review on Best 10 Owned
Here we
Australia. Video itself was titled What Truck Drivers Put Up With Daily. Number 2. So let's crank some gears and see what we've got. So we're going off the highway. Nothing unusual. I'll leave tabs and links so you can find this video afterwards. What it says.
Brakes and an idiot.
He was so close getting hit there.
Yeah. Lucky there wasn't another vehicle like in the third lane.
Yeah, that's right. Otherwise he'd be
making
with the white line there.
Roadkill.
Definitely roadkill. It just blows my mind at why he's doing that in the dark.
And why they're out there in the first place.
Yeah, it's not like they're seeing the cars out there. So.
Yeah. Well done, Coles. You cannot beat that truck.
Why would you do that? You park there, it's on your driver's side, and you still manage to pull out in front of a truck. It's big and yellow. It's not like it's something hard to see.
Obviously, he thought he could make it.
Yeah.
Oh. So somebody's fallen asleep.
That'll phone. You'd be playing around on your phone. You got to wonder at what point of time did he look up and see coming in?
I would not want to see. I don't get that one.
No. Something happening there. But,
yeah.
The car actually got slammed into that corner on the opposite side.
And popped the bonnet. That's just... that takes effort.
Yeah, just too impatient. I think that's what his problem was. Yeah. I think he can get around in time. I think the truck will stop in time.
Yeah. No. Oh. On a bend. Jeez. That happens a lot in the outback.
Yep.
Oh.
That's why you should have your lights on. That's what I can't get that through Saturday enough.
Yeah.
Because.
Oh, the car's just gone straight.
Yeah, well, that car, from the driver's seat, you wouldn't be able to see that car.
Yeah.
It's just totally in the blind spot. It's in the wrong spot there.
Someone could say something on the TV, or you hit a car, he doesn't even know it's there.
All he would know is the truck's just loading up.
Yeah. That car is totally in the wrong there. Just not checking or concentrating or something.
Yeah, too much in a hurry again. I think he's just trying to weave trucks.
Yeah. You cannot be a truck.
No, and some of these trucks have got 600 horses under the bonnet. And if they only got the single trailer on, it'd be no different than a trailer and a half, I imagine, pushing something like that along.
Yeah. I'm surprised that truck's going only managed to make it in time. That's good. But that one, oh no.
Well, I think he's trying to swing out before the truck with the dash cam
Yeah.
is coming around. I think he's, once again, people being impatient. And, got caught.
And if he had any view of traffic coming.
Yeah, well, he would have been focused on the truck coming down,
Yeah.
not the other truck coming would actually hit him.
And another silly pedestrian.
Too busy in their own little world. I'll take shortcuts.
Oh, nice stopping.
It's got to be so close.
Yeah. And well, that one's obvious. You can see the shadow. Luckily, another car wasn't coming over the hill right there.
Yeah. And it's actually quite easy to spin the car.
Yeah.
Especially a light one like that. So it would have been a bit of damage down the one side, but a very one shaken person. But
yeah. And we get a puppet show. Yay!
Right. Let's move that 2 steps across the face. How much fun you could do.
I don't know what happened there. Yeah.
Must have got nudged or tried to do a quick U-turn or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
this one. This is classic.
Yes, it's a finest in blue at the very best there.
Right in front of 2 trucks. You
2 B trucks.
are an idiot.
B doubles, yeah.
Don't.
Come on, you didn't even stop.
Jeez.
That
Looks like the road's wet too.
Yeah.
No.
That truck did very well to navigate between 2 cars and ran a tree and
yeah.
2 cars.
Caravanners.
Yes, I reckon trucks race up the road together, but caravanners do it as well.
Yeah. Oh no. Why would you go across?
That's got to be thickness of paint. That's all that was.
That could end so badly.
Yeah.
Even if it's always 95% of the time I got my life. Just a little bit of heads up on there. Merging roads like this because you're just on your clutch all the time. It's not good for trucks. Unless you're driving a European truck like Volvo or Scania, which is most likely an automatic, but we won't go there.
Worst thing about it, especially if you got a loaded truck, you just stop and start all the time.
Yeah.
Like when you're merging.
Yeah.
And it's so hard on your clutch and equipment.
Those blinker on, I suppose we'll need to see that down there. Truck driver wouldn't even see that. Oh, he's going to push. He's going to push the truck out the way. A ton vehicle going to push a 25-ton vehicle out the way.
Oh, that's so bad.
Just trying to push you.
Shove over a truck. Oh, a trailer. Oh my gosh. I missed that the first time.
We'll let you in if you see you, but if we can't see you, we can't let you in.
Yeah, it's a bit of a interesting question. Well, the interesting question is if most of us nowadays go back and get a license, how many of us would pass?
Not many. I don't know, like the number of even P-platers doing stupid things on the roads. It's like how they got their licenses beyond me.
Yeah, it's yeah. Well, I know we all pick up bad habits
Yeah.
all the time, and but when we all drive most days of the week, but yeah.
Well,
I don't-
it's been like 20 years or something since I got my license. Everything would like rules would have changed
Yeah,
and everything in those 20 years.
20 years, and a lot of people pick up a lot of bad habits when we're driving. Yeah, so it's always a I don't know, interesting, but it'd be interesting to see how many people could pass the license again, even though they've been driving for 20 years or 10 years.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Don't ask me to do a rush parallel park.
You reckon you could handle it?
Oh, probably like if I had a couple of minutes to do it and not feel rushed. I annoy all the other drivers on the road, but yeah. Parallel parking should be illegal. It's just it's so wrong.
So wrong, you reckon?
Yeah.
It's probably one of the hardest ones to do because you're working on the blind side. So it's yes.
And you got all the traffic banked up behind you. Hurry up.
Yeah, well, that's what makes things worse. You're under pressure when a lot of time you're doing it, aren't you?
Yeah.
So it makes life a bit harder. What's this from Peter?
Hi, Peter. Okay, what's even more stupid is you get HR license on your P plates. I can't understand how they think a P plater has the experience to safely handle such a vehicle.
HR on your P plates.
I've never heard of that. I know I have to get.
Oh yeah.
Last time I checked, I had to have a full license to be able to go to an HR. I could skip the MR on a full
medium
license.
region. Yeah, righto. Yep.
I can go straight to a HR. But yeah, I've never heard of it for P platers. I mean, I know there's like rigids that are driven by P platers.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, every state's different too sometimes. So. Yeah, but no. Yeah, it's big responsibility for a young driver to get on green plates. Righto, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Peter, that's
not even in my time frame of
yeah,
licensing.
I have no idea what that is. I've been told, and I don't really care. But it's a green and red and orange and pink and blue. I don't know. I guessing with you too, Peter. It's all. I'm only guessing how old you are, but I just had the one colour P plate, and that was it.
I can't even remember what mine was. Was it like black and white or something? I don't know. Is that what the P plates were back in?
White with red P on it, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or was it black? I can't remember.
I know my L plate.
It was yellow with black L.
That's from the motorbike though.
No, right.
That's the only reason why I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, she's yeah, no, that's a long time ago for me. Because when I went and got my road train license, well, we didn't have to have any of that. We never put it on anyway. I don't know if we're meant to have them on ELs, but there is no P's for your road train. straight onto,
Yeah.
full license. But yeah. Well, we'll go to this other blind spot, and I didn't realise it at the time, but only when I was looking at it quickly on the last live stream,
Yeah.
I reckon I picked up a mistake. So. Yeah.
You're going to get it this time, Grandpa?
Oh, Christ knows. No idea. So we got.
Okay. Yeah, you did it.
I did. Oh, God. Now I pressed the wrong button again. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh.
Stop. I tell you what.
Yeah. Oh.
There is a reason why I wear an egg like that. Analog phone. I'll get there one day. So now I've gone too far. There's two screens. It's confusing the hell out of me. Start there again. Watch someone in their 40s stuff up his own live stream. Right. That's where I want.
Do that thing again where you're going to point to the screen to show everybody.
Oh, yeah. Can you see the mistake? Yeah. All right. Tell us where the mistakes are.
Okay, well, yeah, on the driver side, which is the right-hand side for this diagram, they would have more visibility down the right-hand side and less on the left. So they're showing more of a blind spot on the right and not on the left.
Yeah, so if I got it round, basically, more I look at it, more I can see. Round the cab, front of the truck, they got it on the wrong side.
They got the back, the tail.
Well, they got the very back right, and they got the very front right. But everything else they got wrong now. I don't know who's here as truck drivers, either Ken and Peter, but I'm sure one of you would have told me one time or another. But sorry, I got a memory like a goldfish, demented goldfish. You can tell me anything and I'll forget in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, the stuff, and the one on the top, which goes down the side of the trailer, doesn't make any sense at all because the angle's all wrong. I'll try and point it out. So you know, even that angle, if it was on the bottom side, it still wouldn't make any sense.
Next week video, learning how to put arrows in
Yeah,
live videos.
Live video. No. I'm getting confused now. So
the red bit should be on the opposite side.
Well, yeah, kind of. And it's all the slope of the angle's all wrong too. It's hard to explain.
That one.
Yes.
Well, that's got the driver sitting in the left-hand side. And so the mirror, you wouldn't be able to see the driver's reflection from that mirror.
That's right. You don't know if the driver's looking at you or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I don't see how they'd be able to see
the
driver from that position. It looks like the driver is just right sitting there in the passenger seat. Unless that's the passenger.
Well, that's right, yeah, but that's no good.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, so we'll see.
When I'm driving near a truck, I like to be able to see the driver in the driver's side mirror so that they can see me too. If I can see them, they should be able to see me. Right? If I'm looking at the reflection in the driver's mirror, yeah.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah.
They should be able to see me. So I'm like, cool, I can see you, you can see me. Excellent.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Yeah, well, you think with this company who's made, I think it's it's UK website. So Yeah, but Ken, you think you have someone to check it, especially a driver or instructor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be some computer tech who's made the video, but you think you get it double checked.
Yeah.
Before you put it live out on the internet, and you think I think it was a couple of years old, this, so it should have been
Bloopers.
it was picked up a long time ago, but yeah. So yes.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
that, Ken.
Yeah. So we'll get out of that. Now, because we're that organised tonight, we didn't even write any questions down. What am I trying to do here? I don't know.
Are you making that smaller or faster or
I
what?
have no idea. Get out of it. There we go.
Behold Terry when he's cranky.
Yes, it's bedtime for me. It well and truly is. I'll just we've got a few comments coming up on the.
Oh, David. What a lovely comment.
What's that?
We can watch it ourselves. We don't need you to review it for us. Is that the only way you can make comments?
Yep, pretty much. Yep. No. Oh,
Top cat. Some car drivers so distracted that they can't see what is happening in front of them, and the truckie still has to finish his day's work after dealing with it. Stressful occupation at times. Absolutely.
yeah. There was quite often I get quite a few messages about ex-truck drivers. They always say, "Oh, thankfully I'm not driving anymore. The roads are getting worse." And
Yeah.
I reckon I got one tonight somewhere in the comments. I can't. Somewhere there. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. People getting worse out there, but I think cars are getting more comfortable to sit in. I think that's part of the problem. And people are more relaxed, or
and it's a lot of routine,
right,
backwards and forwards.
yeah.
You get that
tunnel vision and
tunnel vision, but also that that just kind of like robot thing where you just like automatic driver is on, and you get there and it's like, how did I get here?
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's like autopilot. Yeah. Are you getting your share of rain? Oh yes.
Yeah, yes, we are. Can we? You want some, mate? Because we got it in bucket loads at the moment. To a point where
farmers are going to lose their crops.
Well, yeah, if you haven't got your grain off by now, you never will. Up here, most farmers are finished.
Yeah.
If they haven't finished, they haven't got much to go except for one or two big ones. But if you
water over the roads in some areas.
It doesn't take much to put water over the roads. Now we got flood warnings for a lot of the local creeks. Even I was coming back from Brizzy this morning, where the big orange is.
Yeah.
That's all the paddocks out there are flooded. Gundy's, yeah, that's some water watch.
Hey, creative minds.
Hey, mate, good to see you back. Yeah, so yeah, it's a bit of a 3 years ago we were begging for rain, and now I don't think we're praying it stopped, but yeah, we'd like to see it back off a little bit anyway. So
I'm enjoying the rain, but that's because I'm not out in it and it's not really affecting me. So
yeah.
So it's so nice.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
got luscious. I applaud your criticism and commentary. It is spot on. Unbelievable that so many Muppets put their own and other people's lives in danger when they get behind the wheel. And it's not even about common sense or proper driver training, rather an absolute complete ignorance. These folks should never have been given a license in the first place or not be allowed to drive, period. Stay safe out there.
Yes. Yeah, like we were saying before, I don't know, we're always talking about road safety and how to make the road safer. Now, I'm against government fleecing us more money, like putting us through tests and everything every 12 months, or not 12 months, but every 5 years or 10 years or something like that. But are we getting to a point we need to do it? That's an interesting question for the crowd.
Yeah.
Make some angry comments.
I mean, I wouldn't want to. You have to get regularly tested to make sure I'm still capable of driving. But are there a lot of people out there that really should?
Should.
Yeah. So if it's something necessity to keep everybody else safe on the roads, especially like at the moment, I'm really cranky with the school zones of the people who just race through them instead of going 40 kilometers an hour, and our school where the kids are just running all over the roads and nearly getting hit, and it's just needs to be monitored.
Okay. Yeah. No, it should. Well, what you can do is get coppers to sit down there. They should be doing something. But besides, yeah. Some creative minds. Whereabouts you live, mate, where the flood warnings are? Because there's flood warnings all across the country, just out of interest. Yeah, you're right, Ken, about the false sense of safety in the cars. The old cars, they were a bit like tanks, but I don't know, you seem to be awake and you knew.
They didn't have seat warmers, and they didn't have access to music on your phone, so you could fiddle with the radio and the stereo to put your favorite music on, or everything that's good.
It's a safety thing where people get in this car now and it's their own little bubble, which I had I got them on dash cam today. Within 30 seconds, I had 2 cars cut straight across in front of me. I got one on dash cam. I missed the first one, but yeah, just our own little world. Yeah, we want to go in the lane on the opposite side.
Yeah.
And just cut straight in front. It's unreal. It's scary. It's very scary.
Or they cut across in front of you to turn left.
Yeah.
And it's like, seriously. Maryborough. Oh, we know where that is.
Yeah, we've been there a few times.
Yeah.
Not lately, but yeah.
Peter, the funny thing is, I hadn't driven any vehicles for years, let alone a heavy. Yeah, I got back behind the wheel like I'd never stopped. Retiring isn't necessary, but stricter testing to begin with is needed. Totally, yeah.
Yeah, well, they seem to be bringing to get your license and everything in. It seems to be harder and harder to get. Like yellow plates, you stay on them for what? 70, 80 hours or whatever it is. It's a long time anyway. Not like it used to be. But
it had to be months or something, 12 months or something, wasn't it?
6 months, I think it was.
Oh.
Yeah, and you didn't have to do
All those hours.
all
logged.
the hours where now you got to be recorded all the time. But,
Yeah.
yeah, she's yeah, more. It seems the more we do to protect ourselves, the worse that we're getting.
Mm.
That's what I notice on the roads. Yeah. 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 So, I'll do a bit of a shout out. We've got Ella from Around the World History. Big thanks for you for giving me tips about the internet. I'm basically doing this blind. I have no idea what I'm doing, as you can tell. And I'm just learning on the run. And if I can't learn it in 5 seconds, I'm ditching it or stuffing that up. But yeah, so yeah, any tips? It's been very grateful. So, Benji Gray, the comment you left last week for last week's video, if you haven't seen it, go and see it. That poor guy has just big ears. He's all. You should see the rest of his family. I just cracked up laughing when I read that message. That was the best message I've seen for quite a while, mate. So,
So I should go back and watch that that video as well.
Go and watch that video to find out what he's doing. That was hilarious. Yes, but never mind. Well, I think we'll leave it there tonight. I'm past my bedtime. It is, yes. Yes, and I've been doing a few runs down to Brisbane this last week, and I'll probably be back down there this week. So if you see me, give a yell out. My poor old Western Star.
Yeah, and he does not have a clue of anybody who talks to him over the radios. So at least pop your name here so he knows who you are.
Yeah, give me some clue because I won't ask. Jeez, rain. Yeah, a few things are floating away. Same with you, Ken. You take it easy, mate. All right. Yeah, so we'll just leave it there for tonight. It's been, like I said, late for me. Anything you like to say?
Thank you for putting up with us again.
Yes, very much appreciated.
Somebody might be more organised next week.
Whoever that is, I hope they have a good time. It won't be me. Yeah, like always, I've only got 2 minutes to do everything, so we'll see how we go. Get things done. Yeah, so all right, everyone, please be safe on the roads, and especially leading up to Christmas, it's getting chaotic. So yeah, all right, I'll catch everyone
on the flip side.
On the flip side, and I'll say bye. Bye.
Bye.